this is stream session number 12, and I know I finished the last one saying that I was going to do, I was just looking at some challenges before, that I was going to do You'll Know When It Happens, but I figured I may as well do all the story together, all the remaining story, because it's literally just stop the president's assassination, and then, it's off to the dam for the final battle. I did check, Eddie is back in Brim, so he's at least where he's supposed to be. The only thing that I did since last time was stock up on a bit of extra ammo and supplies and stuff like that. So, we should be all ready to go. So we're heading to Lonesome Road today. So final DLC. I don't remember a huge amount about Lonesome Road. The main thing I remember is that Ulysses talks a lot about the divide, the bull, and the bear. It's probably about what I remember. I do remember having a good time with it. I can say that for sure. But as for what specifically happens, I don't really recall. We're definitely coming up to the end of New Vegas. It's been special playing it again. It still remains, I think, one of my all-time favorite games. But it's definitely showing its age over a decade later. All the glitches, cut content that I know about. I think knowing about the cut content, makes the game not worse, but it definitely makes it more of a case of like, ah, man, if only, you know, if only they hadn't cut all that content. I was just checking that everything was okay on the back end. So maybe someday they'll do like a remastered version, restored version. I don't know. We'll see. But now we have to kill these coyotes. I never really understood why these coyotes were here. It's very odd. They're not emblematic at all of the opponents that we're fighting. You're giving me some 50 MG. That's... I don't know, I think that's kind of a bad sign of what to expect. You can go home, Korea. Korea 6. The Divide, 6. Lonesome Road. So here we go, we're heading down the Lonesome Road to meet Ulysses, who we've heard so much about. The coordinates you received lead you to this canyon filled with storm-tossed wreckage. Beyond lies the Divide. Lonesome Road is intended for experienced couriers, level 25 or higher. You cannot take companions with you on the road ahead, nor bring any you find out with you. You can carry whatever equipment and gear you have without restriction, however. If the journey proves to be too difficult or you need to resupply, you can retrace your steps or return to the Mojave at any time. If you are prepared, then continue on into the storms of the Divide. History awaits. So it's very interesting that this DLC, you can, at any point you say, nah, I've had enough, and head back. But I'm going to try and do it in one, not necessarily one sitting, but one go. I'm not going to be going back and forth. So let's walk the Lonesome Road. Oh, no intro cutscene, we just get straight into it, huh? Alrighty. Poison removed. I guess they just clear all of your stats when you start the DLC or something. Pass to canyon wreckage. I was fully expecting, you know, Ulysses to give his spiel about everything. Yeah, I've tried to limit the amount of stuff that I'm carrying. I'm carrying a few extra weapons and stuff like that, just, okay, I should probably max out my speech at some point. So you do need 100 speech to... Well, you don't... Do you need 100 speech? Maybe, I'm not sure. This DLC is quite difficult. I remember it being very hard. There's the Divide. And supposedly, if you look around, you can see Ulysses watching you at different parts. So I don't know if he's already here, already watching me. Can't see him right now, but I would not be surprised if he's somewhere around here. Yeah, there's the Divide. You can literally see it. It's literally a fissure in the ground. So they'll get into it more, but our actions caused this. Although I'll give my thoughts once Ulysses gives his spiel about how responsible we are. can go home, Korea. Lonesome Road. It's almost like he doesn't want us to follow him. That's kind of the vibe that I get. It feels like he doesn't want us to come with it, to come down. It feels like he wants us to not come with him. Alright, let's unlock the door. Access status. It's unlocked. Log. Maintenance reports. There's nothing of interest there. Okay, there's Eddie 2.0. Or maybe this is the original Eddie, I'm not really sure how they play into each other. Arc welder, well at the very least we can sell it. Breathing mask. Yes, I do expect a good challenge from this DLC. I mean, I found Honest Hearts, not Honest Hearts, Old World Blues quite difficult already, so I'm not looking forward to some of the challenges that are to face me here. But since we're right at the end of our journey, there's no point to muck around. There's Eddie. So I don't know whether this is the original Eddie and the other one that we've had is a copy, or it's the other way around. But let's set him free. Okay, what's his status? It's locked. That's useless information. Commissary note. Attention all base personnel. The automated commissary system has been locked down until further notice. It turns out that the counterfeit-proof paid chits we've been issuing are exactly the same size and shape as ordinary bottle caps. Until we can correct the problem, you'll have to make your purchase the old-fashioned way. So the commissary terminals will accept bottle caps. That's their explanation for that, which is good. They draw from the same central depository. Please do not waste your time with the technicians. By running from commissary to commissary, you won't get any more whiskey than you did from the first one, so they're all linked. Hey! Kuroneko, how are you? Guess who you are? Ah, you're Ulysses! Blah blah bear and bull, blah blah old world, blah. Yes. Good to see you in the chat, Ulysses. I don't know. I remember Ulysses' dialogue is a lot like that, but he also has some good stuff to say. Hello, Eddie.
Ralphie! Fly far, fly fast!
What was that sound you played? Oh, wait, no. Eddie, what are you doing here? The silo must have some pretty advanced engineering facilities to remote scan you and build copies. Oh, so the other Eddie is the original and this is a copy. Gotcha. Slow down, slow down. What do you mean you're not the Eddie I know? I think I could use your help getting out of here. Can you come with me?
Experiment log 369248.
Or is he the original? I'm not sure.
iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. We've boosted signal gain and enlarged the overflow buffer system. That should ensure 100% connectivity and control. Eddie, whenever you're ready. Yes, success. Reporting full success on 369248/B. Eddie was able to interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds.
Impressive.
Great job, team. Now let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
Was that the voice of your creator? What happened to him? I wish we could understand what he was saying. Maybe you'll see him again someday. That's a recording from your development. He's saying you can override electronic security. Only panels with a dish-shaped receiver. The console in the main room had one of those, I think. Alright, let's keep moving. So it's nice that they give you a companion to come with you on this journey, even though he is a robot. That's an impressive multi-tool suite you've got. I bet you can make all sorts of stuff with that. Hey, is that an Armco portable reloading bench built you? That'll come in handy. I want to make something. So is this just a workbench? It is just a workbench. I don't really have anything that we can use except recycling. So I'm good on that front. As for a reloading bench, I don't have anything. I know I can break down ammo. I can make a few bullets. Not any types that are actually useful, but maybe it might be worth investing in that. Well, he's going to be able to unlock the commissary. Alright, Eddie. Can you unlock this for me? There we go. Thank you very much. Access the commissary. So what have you got for us? You've got a lot of stuff. Okay. Just gonna buy out tons of ammo. You've got a lot of 50 mg, which is excellent. A lot of 12g, which I need. I don't really need any more grenades, I don't think. I've got plenty of grenades. Auto-inject stim pack. Sure, I'll buy one. Flashbangs. The red glare. I think there's an achievement for getting all of the attachments, so why not? I've got the money for it. I'm not planning on using the red glare, but buy a bunch of stim packs too. SMMG. What is an SMMG? No idea. Yeah, I'll sell the... I'll keep the arc welder. That could end up being useful. I have a few police pistols which I can sell, which I brought from the other place. That's right. There we go, I got the achievement. Yeah, there's an achievement for detonating all the, I feel like it kind of... Like, I know it's just meant to be like a collectible, but I feel like it kind of cheapens the point of the DLC. That, like, they encourage you to blow up nukes, you know? Because part of the point that I got from this DLC is that these sort of weapons should stay buried, right? And then we accidentally, I think, start another explosion by doing this, don't we? No, it's later we accidentally launch a missile, that's right. Like, I know it's just a collectible, but I do feel like it kind of... oh, here we go. You found a module on this broken iBot that can upgrade Eddie. Installing this module grants you the first rank of the Camarada E perk, allowing Eddie to repair your currently equipped weapon once per day. Nice. It's accessed through Eddie's dialogue. If you find more upgrade modules, you can unlock further ranks of the perk, and they'll carry over to the original Eddie as well. Okay, so that is the original Eddie. Gotcha. Let's unlock the ability to do this. Oh, well, I don't really want you to repair my weapon right now. My weapon's in pretty good condition. Okay. Yeah, it's quite sad. These iBots are, like, actually really good technology, but they, cancelled the project to make the, whatever it's called, the Hellfire armor from Fallout 3. Because, you know, war, I guess. Instead of a utility bot, they were like, nah, let's make weapons. Let's unlock this door. See what's behind it. Looks like it's just parts. I've done basically no crafting in this playthrough, and I'm not terribly interested in starting. I'm happy to just let sleeping dogs lie when it comes to crafting. Very easy. How is this box, like, locked? I guess it's like basically just a filing cabinet. But it kind of doesn't make sense how it can have a lock. I remember there's some big robots coming up soon, so we should be careful. Probably this machine is not going to be the best weapon that we can use. Let's just equip the arc welder. I remember this being quite good against robots. ACPs, very nice. Oh well, I broke the lock. I was just like, stuff it, I'm just going to go for the 85%, and I did not get it. I'm sure there was nothing terribly valuable in there. Imagine if there was something really valuable in there. That would be a bit sad. Like, oh no, that was where one of Eddie's upgrades was. You just broke it. Oh well. Such is life. Oh, there's only one password option left, so I may as well just put it in, right? Can we disable anything? Deactivate the security. Nice. So I'm looking for broken, Duraframe iBots. Because there are, I believe there's 5 upgrades for Eddie. Here are the marked men. Gee, you're okay.
Grant? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Ah, Whitley. There you are. Orders from Colonel Autumn.
Colonel
He
Autumn?
feels the
From
iBot
Fallout 3?
Duraframe project isn't advancing quickly enough. I'm to...
Hey,
You
hold up.
didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
The Colonel
Don't
Autumn,
be
or is this a different guy with the
ridiculous,
same
it's
name?
just a machine. See here. I've already increased the navigation system's efficiency by 65%.
So Colonel Autumn's still
Get
alive?
the hell out of here.
Or did this happen a while ago?
Fine, Whitley. It's your lab. At least until I tell the Colonel about this.
Whatever, trash can. I really don't give a shit about your problems. Wow. It sounds like Dr. Wheatley really cared about you. He did. Who's this General Winters? The recording mentioned a Colonel Autumn. Ralphie Hugh, you're still not making any sense, Eddie. Dr. Grant sounds like a war crime waiting to happen. You don't have to tell me I would have beat the crap out of her. It's a terrible story, Eddie, but we should get moving. It would be nice if I could actually understand what he was saying. Yeah, the marked men are very interesting. They look kind of like, what's that Titan in Attack on Titan? Colossal Titan. How they've got, like, exposed, skin. Oh, shit. Not too bad. Could've gone better, could've gone worse. Yeah, I'm not really kitted out to fight, robots. General Martin Retzlaff. Okay, let me need your outfit. His desk, he's got codes. Let's hack his terminal. Yeah, so you can, through environmental storytelling, you can kind of tell what happened to him. He has a bottle of alcohol and a gun next to him, you know? Doesn't take a genius to figure out what happened. But I feel like all this stuff was fairly recently, right? Because we're responsible for what's ultimately happened to this area. To some extent. So Retzlaff may have been alive as of a couple of years ago. Alright, disable the personal sentry systems and open the doors. So they'll be offline. We can loot to our heart's content and not have to fight them. Very nice. Why it pays to read the prompts before you click on anything. Okay, repair the terminal. Can we disable turrets? Hack the turrets. What does that even mean? We just click the option to hack the turrets. So they're disabled, they're fighting for us now, they're friendly, hostile, what? Sometimes I remember Eddie can glitch sometimes. I think it's somewhere later in the DLC I remember something getting stuck and I couldn't actually progress. I had to like reload an older save, so I need to be careful with this sort of stuff. Okay, open the doors. Okay, so the turrets are fighting for us, that's what we did. Okay, nice. Hey Mezzo, how are you? marksmen are very sad figures, I would say. Probably the best way I could describe the markmen. Meds, very nice. I'll just take everything. Grenades, I'll take everything. I don't really remember the flow of this DLC. I know there's this initial area with lots of robots, then there's lots of markmen, then there's the tunnelers. You're going back to work? No stress. I hope you have a good work day. You can go home. I guess Ulysses reminding us yet again that we don't actually have to be here.
There's your signal.
There he is.
Faint, but there. Just like NCR. Voice without fire, without strength. Sick. Her tales of you walking the Mojave, giving the two-headed bear strength, giving hollow men like Kimball, like Crocker, half the life Hanlon had. Now, let's test that strength, that conviction, Courier.
Alright, maybe... No, let's comment on his hate for the NCR. You have a lot of hate for NCR. That kind of hate isn't new in the Mojave.
No, not new. And not new among all those in the shadow of the bear.
The bear.
You know their flag. A bear with two heads. Symbols an old world one. Had one head then. Better off for it. Their flag speaks to their spirit. They're split like any two-headed animal. Trying to go in different directions, ending up nowhere. In a Mojave,
I'm sure that was their
that'll
intention. That's a
only
good
get you
point.
sand between your fingers, or over your grave.
How are you speaking through Eddie?
The robot with you. All of them are machines, radios, old world tech reshaped with new hands, historians, couriers carrying messages. Seen them as I've walked the divide, tending other machines. That one, sealed inside the Hopeville silo. Sign America is waking up. It will follow you, obey you, carry it until we are face to face. Then there'll be no more need for it to carry my words.
Alright, who are you and what do you want?
I'm a courier. Courier 6. Was Courier 6. Like you. And not like you. In all the ways that matter. Spent too many years looking for you. Now letting you come to me. Thought carrying that ship would end you. No. You got lives in you. Hard to kill. Storms, bullets, sand and wind. Yet still you walk. For now.
We've never spoken before. I'd remember your voice. He has a very distinctive voice.
Words are the only way couriers meet. Sometimes it's the paths we walk. But no, we've never spoken before now. You may not know my voice, but we've walked the same places. The long 15 to Prim. That wasn't the only road you ever walked. I've been to your home, the place you kept returning to. May not be the place you were born.
Yeah, he does take a long
It was
time
the
to say
place
stuff.
you gave life to. Same thing. People forget couriers can keep communities alive until the day they're gone and their breath catches in their throat.
So you refuse to deliver the chip, what, to set me up to die?
We all have death following us. Only a question of how close. You dodged it. For a time. You're good at that. Talent for it. With that chip weighing you down, a burden. Lets death move a little faster without me pulling the trigger.
Would he have been satisfied if I did die? I don't think he would have. If, let's say, Benny killed us, we died, Victor didn't save us, all that sort of stuff. Would he have been happy? I don't think so. I think he would have probably actually been very upset if we died there, because he would never have gotten his chance to tell us all of these things that we've done to him. If you wanted me dead, why did you wait?
Promises to keep to others. And the Mojave's dangerous enough left to the land. The land has its way. If I wanted you dead, we
exactly,
would have
yeah,
met sooner.
See?
Not sure that's the way this ends. Might be that history needs to have its say. If not, then messages will do.
Alright, what is this place?
The Divide.
The Divide.
This place is a slice of it. Old military. Can still smell the pride and the fear. Hope of the old world, wrapped in fencing, covered in storm. Got new inhabitants now, other than ghosts. More recent. Recruits.
The Markman? Area looks like it was hit with earthquakes or underground detonations.
America sleeps in the Divide. Giants beneath the earth. You saw one locked in the silo beneath you. There's more. Only takes a few of them, locked below ground, to tear apart the earth and cast dust, sand, ash into the skies above. You'll see the extent, the miles of it, soon enough. You need to see it. Walk it. For now, eyes alert. Watch the streets below. There's still life in the Divide. Threats, other than the storms and wind. New inhabitants.
Whatever happens to the Divide, there weren't any survivors.
These new inhabitants, not natives, most of them, came with duty, purpose, ready to kill each other. The Divide was stronger. Left marks on them too. Not bear, not bull. Now, radiations mark them, made them equal in history's eyes.
What is history in this context? What does he mean by
As vicious as the
history?
storms are, these shadows of Legion, of NCR, silhouettes of things to come.
Those bodies in the silo are NCR soldiers, some special forces.
Might have been. Once. To the Divide they came. In the Divide, they rest.
I forgot how many times he said
If you
Divide.
saw their corpses, you saw mercy. Got what they deserved, coming to the Divide. The Bear and Bull, NCR Legion, came in waves, before and after. Right into the invisible fires. The wind, ground, collapsing beneath them. Once under different flags. Now they are equal in their hatred of the trespassers. You and I.
Yeah, they looked like they were skinned, then got right back up.
Even as the fires here burned them
So they're
from
ghouls,
within,
right?
the winds of the Divide tore their skin, exposed them,
Are they ghouls?
screaming to the sky. And just as the Divide tears at them, so they tear at each other. For sport, like some tribal scarification. Falling back to their history, maybe. No matter what they suffer, the radiation, fire of the Divide sustains them,
So they are ghouls.
makes them stronger.
If they've become ghouls, the radiation would strengthen them, heal their wounds, not the scars.
There's truth in your words. In what I've seen of their tactics, movements, recovery. Those wounds, they couldn't live otherwise. The Divide winds have torn the skin from
So
many
they're
of them.
ghouls who've lost all their skin.
Maybe the radiation
They're just muscle.
is the only thing keeping them walking. They camp near silos, warheads. No way to cleanse the radiation. Makes them hard to kill there. Have to draw them out.
Alright, enough talking. Went to a lot of trouble to lure me here. Let's get on with this.
America sleeps ahead of you. Its nightmares filled with quakes, storms.
America.
You'll need to find your own path. That means waking America's spears up from their slumber. There's ways. Warheads warheads set off collapse. Warheads could open the gates again. You are resourceful. That machine, robot with you, can help you find the warheads you need to destroy. And their trigger, the detonator. The way ahead is below. The tools are there. The rest, up to you.
We share history, then before going forward, I want to know the past.
Who are you who do not know your history? You came all this way for answers. Only currency I have. Nothing else to be gained. Could turn around, walk away at any time. If history matters to you, you'll need to earn it. Any laws of mine, I have already cast away in the divide. They're lost to you. For now, find the trigger for the warheads
Yeah, so he has
buried in
blocks that he's
Hopeville.
sitting around.
Use it to keep moving and keep alive.
Fine, I'll find this trigger, then I'll come find you.
The divide will send its worst against you. It may break you. We'll see if you're stronger. Road gets rougher from here. Courier left marks for you. Colors will tell the way if you're smart. They'll lead you to your home one more time.
My home.
Lead to the ending of it. Maybe remind you why you wander.